To be the commanding officer of Prince of Wales.
The floating of aircraft carrier HMS Prince of Wales at Rosyth dockyard in 2017 was a historic moment in her 8-year build. Nearly a year later, she fired up her engines for the first time. Now another momentous occasion is upon her as she gets the green light to start sea trials.
What this will enable the Royal Navy to do is have a continuous carrier capability, and getting HMS Prince of Wales to sea is a really important milestone en route to that.
Alongside sister ship HMS Queen Elizabeth, Prince of Wales is the most powerful vessel ever to be operated by the Royal Navy. Her size is hard to comprehend. The 65,000-ton ship's flight deck has enough space for 3 football pitches. She can carry 36 F-35s and 4 Merlin helicopters. She has a minimum crew of around 700, which will rise to 1,600 with aircraft on board, and she can hold enough stores to keep everyone going for 45 days. But for now, the focus is on getting her out of the dockyard.
It's actually quite a difficult manoeuvre because we have to take the ship from the non-tidal basin and squeeze her through a very, very narrow gap, which is the entrance to the basin, and then out into the main channel. And that takes a number of hours, in actual fact, to complete.
Not an easy or quick job to get this supercarrier into the Firth of Forth and under its bridges. But once she's out, sea trials are expected to last a couple of months in the waters around Scotland.
When HMS Prince of Wales leaves this dockyard for sea trials, everyone will have their fingers crossed that she doesn't suffer the same fate as sister ship, the Queen Elizabeth, which, after just a few weeks of sea trials, had to return to port with a leak.
You always expect a little bit of a problem with a new ship, so always with a prototype and a new ship's coming into service, there is always going to be that flexing and to make sure that the systems and the joints are correctly put together. And that's the whole reason why we do contractor sea trials. It's a really important milestone in the ship's programme.
Well, the Prince of Wales may well be ready for sea trials, but she's still very much under the control of the Aircraft Carrier Alliance, despite having Royal Naval personnel on board. And that's because she has yet to commission into the Royal Navy. Let's hope that'll take place by the end of this year.
And after that, it'll still be a couple of years before she's at full operational capability. She's come a long way, but there will still be new kit to be fitted and tested before the F-35s go on board. Once the carriers are taking part in operations, the question is, does the Royal Navy have enough ships to escort and protect them?
For many years, our destroyers have been protecting American aircraft carriers, so I'd be entirely happy, and I'd wish to see every now and then American destroyers helping protect our carriers. And it's important that we are interoperable because, as the government has said recently, we intend to put forward our aircraft carrier strike groups as part of a NATO contribution in the mid-2020s.
This versatile asset will operate all around the globe, delivering carrier strike missions, deploying Royal Marine Commandos and delivering humanitarian aid. But the first step in her expected 50-year service life is making it out into the Firth of Forth.